Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honorable judge, and my dear friends. My name is Safira Indah Dwi Nur Hayati, and I'm from State University of Surabaya. It is truly a privilege to be able to hold this competition to speak about a theme that is not only timely but also deeply essential for our shared future: education for peace and tolerance in divided world. We live in a world that is more connected than ever before. Technology allows us to communicate instantly across continents. Planes carry us to distant lands within hours, and yet, despite this connectivity, our world feels more divided. We see conflict based on race, religion, culture, politics, and even simple differences of opinion. We see communities torn apart by intolerance, hatred, and misunderstanding. In such a world, the question becomes, what can heal these divisions? My answer is clear and simple: education. Education is not only about learning mathematics, science, or literature. True education is about shaping the way we think, the way we feel, and the way we act toward one another. It is about cultivating empathy, respect, and understanding. In other words, education is the foundation of both peace and tolerance. Let me explain why. First, education teaches us to see the humanity in others. When children are taught history that includes diverse perspectives, they begin to realize that no culture, no religion, no nation exists in isolation. Every society contributes to the human story. Through this realization, we learn to follow differences instead of fearing them. Second, education trains us to resolve conflict without violence. Imagine a classroom where disagreements are solved enough dialogue, where students are encouraged to listen before they argue, and where respect for different voices is practiced daily. That classroom becomes a seed of peace that can grow into a peaceful society. Third, education helps us to resist hatred and prejudice. An educated mind can recognize propaganda, stereotypes, and misinformation. It develops critical thinking, which is essential in an age of fake news and online manipulation. With education, people are less likely to fall into the traps of division. However, education alone is not enough. The quality of education matters. What kind of education do we promote? Is it only focused on competition and grades, or does it also emphasize cooperation, competition, and community? We must design education and teach us not only how to make a living, but also how to live together. We need a lesson that teaches respect for human rights, for cultural diversity, and for the environment we all share. Take for example, countries that include peace education in their curriculum. Students are taught about conflict resolution, intercultural dialogue, and the values of nonviolence. The students grow up not just to be professionals, but also to be peacemakers. Let me share a story. A few years ago, a program in a conflict-affected region brought children from different religious backgrounds into the same classroom. At first, the children were suspicious of one another. They had heard negative stories about the other side. But through joint learning, games, and discussion, something powerful happened. The children started to see each other not as enemies but as friends. Their parents, who had been divided for generations, also began to change their perspective because they saw the friendship among their children. This is the power of education. It does not only change individuals, it can heal communities. But the responsibility does not lie with school alone. We all play a role. Teachers must embody tolerance in their teaching. Parents must model peace in their homes. Government must invest in inclusive and equal education. And we, as students and young people, must open our hearts to learning from those who are different from us. Peace and tolerance are not abstract ideas. They are choices we make every day when we choose to listen instead of argue, when we choose to understand instead of judge, when we choose to forgive instead of hate. That is when education truly fulfills its purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, the world may be divided, but it is not broken. Division is not destiny. With the right kind of education, we can write a new story, one where diversity is celebrated, where differences are respected, and where peace is more than just the absence of war. As Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Let us use this weapon not to fight one another but to fight ignorance, intolerance, and injustice. Together, let us commit ourselves to building a future where peace and tolerance are not exceptions but the norm. And let us remember every lesson of kindness, every act of respect, every moment of understanding. These are the building blocks of a more united world. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.